Hey guys, this is an extended episode of 2 Minute Take. Now, this is a lot longer than I usually do, so if you don't want to watch the full video, please wait till tomorrow's video, where it will be much shorter. This is a video about segregation and racism. So, if you would like to carry on watching, stay tuned. Hey guys, my name is Mark, and this is 2 Minute Take. Now, this is going to be a bit of an extended episode, because we're going to talk about segregation and racism. Now, it seems to me that life in some way has changed itself back to the 1930s or even earlier, because in them early days people were racist. Segregation was the normal thing that whites and blacks they were apart. And I'm sorry if you don't like that terminology, but we might as well just say white and colours were not joined together, and they weren't in school together. The schools, they segregated children off, colours in one, whites in the other, and it's the same as any other thing really, that, there's always been this type of racism that you thought that now we would become accustomed to not having racism, but we do. In some way, we're going back to that, where everybody is racist, near enough, who doesn't really agree with someone else being a different colour, or someone coming in from a different country, and they just base as a person, they base it on them being a different colour than, say, for example, me, or them, or whatever. And that is wrong. In real terms, that is wrong. I think the segregation, I think that it will come back, but it's wrong. Now, in some ways, in America, you've got Donald Trump, who wants to get rid of Islam, wants to get rid of Muslims, wants to get rid of Mexicans out of the country. And that in itself is wrong. Now, some people have got it into their heads that people are of a different ethnic are coming to take our jobs. In some ways, different ethnics make the jobs better. You go to a GP surgery, or you go to a hospital, there's many people of different origins there, and there's nothing wrong with that. As long as they can do the job, that's fine. I mean, I don't see a problem with that. This brings back the old story about Rosa Parks, about the seat on the bus, if you've read that story. And that she fought for her rights to sit at the front of the bus with everybody else. And you see in the news about black people being shot by white policemen. And there was one recently where a bloke was shot, a black man was shot in the leg by a white officer. And he said, well, why did you shoot me? Because he was unarmed, he didn't do anything. And he said, I don't know. But it's weird. It's weird. They're supposed to serve and protect, not serve and kill. We are all the same. We are all equal in this world. And that's one thing that's missing in this world, is that we're all equal, and it really doesn't matter about the colour of your skin, what sex you are, what sexuality you are. It doesn't really matter, because you're all equal. We all have the same path in life we're going down. Some take it a different way, while others follow and do the same path. And you got to look at it. Just because somebody's colour of the skin, whether their sexual orientation is different to yours, whether they don't really like to socialise much, doesn't make them any less of a person. I'm hoping we don't go back to this segregation, because in a way, we're going back a step by being racist, by doing that, and that shouldn't be the case. We shouldn't be racist. And it would mean we are just going, all this work we've done from the 1960s to stop racism, to stop segregation, slavery, and everything like that. And slavery and everything is still very well known in other countries. And even here, there's a case of slavery here. And, that sets back all the good work that's happened in this country. And even in America, in any country that have worked so hard to stop it from happening, it will come back because they all want. It's becoming segregation again. It's stupid. Sports Direct, they were recently done because of their factories. Primark were done because of their factories. Slavery, and it's like being back in Victorian times, not being able to go for a pee when you want one. It's wrong. So anyway, guys, stop this segregation. Stop this racism. Stop anything. We're all human. Anyway, I got one question on yesterday's video, so we're going on to that. And if you'd like to leave me a question, leave it in that section down below, and I will be happy to answer it for you. Now, the question was, explain what the full screen thing was. Basically, I'm a networked partner to Full Screen. They basically look after the revenue, look after everything, the running of the account, basically in terms of like management, and they will deal with copyright infringements, they'll deal with content IDs, any problems with the account, it goes to them, and then basically it comes back to me. Now, they do offer a wide range of music library, editors, merchandise offers, bonuses, you name it. So it gives me that added protection as well under a network instead of under YouTube, because YouTube will just go, while a network will say, well, here's a new channel, we'll set you back up with our network. That's funny, the camera runs out of media space then, so I've just had to delete some stuff. But as I was saying, under a network, I have added protection, and that will help the channel anyway. So if you want to get in touch, guys, leave any comments and questions down that section. Give me a thumbs up for this video if you liked it, and give me a sub if you want to, and give me a follow on Twitter at MarkSnappy, MarkSnappy. This has been Mark. This has been 2 Minute Take for an extended episode.